Hello, Iron Bill here, back with some more play. Tonight's version will be PvP. I'm on my Warlock, Bottom Tree Stormcaller. Crown of Tempest would be the exotic piece that I'm running. I'm also, in terms of my weapon loadout, I am running a Galliard with Kill Clip, Quickdraw, and an SPO 28 sight, which is a medium zoom. I could go long zoom, I chose not to. Also, the Accrued Redemption. I'm running a bow, and just wanted to see how I could do with that. So let's just see how the video plays out. The Accrued Redemption is from the Garden of Salvation. It's from the first chest. And I don't have anything special here, but I had it on. I had to play PvP, and I wanted to branch out and try something different. So I thought, you know, no matter what, I'm just going to commit to this bow for at least a match and see how we do. And the idea is I would get a shot with a bow, and then since I have quick draw on the Galliard, I could quickly flip to it and bring it up and clean up. Now, the flaw in all of this, of course, is that neither one of these weapons has any short range capability, and if people get inside a certain zone, I'm going to get owned. But if I can keep the mid range to long, then I should be able to do okay. Doing this on a Warlock rather than on a Hunter obviously creates some problems. I could run Oathkeepers on a Hunter, but with a Warlock you just have to play with the draw time and hope that you know, time it all about right. Now I tried to peek there too late and missed an easy shot when he was floating up there, but pretty much was able to clean that up. Coming over here, I get that drop, I run around. I'm trying to just create some space so I can heal a little bit, and I ignore the person behind me with the Prometheus lens, which it's embarrassing to die to that gun, because if I turned and fired on him at all, I would have finished him before he could have taken me with that, with just a little bit of a dodge. That's just me showing my lack of prioritization of targets. I should have been smarter about the person pursuing me. I could see the radar, just ignored it. So, yeah, my bad. I was focused on B and killed myself because of it. All right, so moving along here. This is the kind of a lane you want with a bow. I put 151 on him, but my teammate cleans up. Now, this guy who's got the hand cannon next to me, for the most part, is we're going back and forth on things, and he's cleaning up a lot of the kills that I'm priming, which is fine. I mean, that's how teamwork works. I'm hanging back here because I know they're going to push in. There was more than one, and I mistimed my pull here, but still managed to get a cleanup because my teammate to the right, as once again, was able to get prime the kill up for me. Now right here, he's strafing in front of me, and it's blocking my shooting a little bit. So not his fault. I mean, he doesn't know I'm there. Did good damage on a person, but I try to go close range with an ace of spades. Not a good choice. Should have switched to the auto, and I'd had a chance. I'd pulled a shield basically. That was just a bad choice on my part as well. All right, so this person gets team shot down. Nothing to it. The opposing team has built up a little bit of a lead. But we're not out of it. I think I get a hit on this guy. See, now I think we may have two guys there. Yeah, I get a good shot on him there. Clean up. I think it was a body because it was 142. Could be range drop off. Now that's when I do switch, but there are two of them there, and there's just not... Oh, wait, no, it was a teammate behind. He just focused on me. Just bad shooting on my part. All right. Moving back in. There's B. We're taking B. I want to kind of work around the outside here to make sure that no one's trying to make a move. We obviously have red on the radar all around. I'm going to drop back and hopefully get a tag on that person and do. And it helps finish that up. Okay, I've got my super. Now I've got landfall on this, and I forgot about that. And I should have been actually trying to drop that while I was in the middle of them. Kind of risky, but I would have probably taken out a couple people automatically. I spot that sniper and decide it's not worth pushing him. I don't have blink on this. He would probably kill me long before I got to him, and I'm not going to push that direction. All right, so the Galliard, that was a little bit outside of its range, but my teammates are doing pretty well, so I decided to move up here and help out. I don't have a clear line on this person until then. So things are going as intended right now, and we've actually taken the lead. So it's kind of a back and forth match. And I would say that I like matchmaking when it works like this, when matches are close. I don't like to blow teams out. I don't like to get blown out. Once again, I should have switched guns. I don't know what I'm thinking. Could have tossed a grenade. There's just so much I could have done there. But anyway, this is a back and forth match. I'm not a high skill player. These are obviously not high skill players we're playing against. You know, but it makes the match enjoyable because both teams have a pretty much equal chance of winning. So I pull back because I heard the super, and it turns out I ran right into it. So not a good play on my part, but it was a 50-50. I knew it was out there somewhere. I just didn't know where it was. And I have somebody on me. I look around, and there it is. He's over the top already. I had somebody on B, and this is where I probably should have been working to get my distance again, and got a little rushed, got worried about B being taken. They were holding 2 zones. Put a lot of damage on that person, but there are 2 of them up there. They're trading off. This guy jets around the outside, but I think he got pulled down before I could get to him. Switch up. Decide I'm taking a bit of a hit. I'm going to back off and get some space. Come back in, and I think this turns into a decent sequence here in a second. Yeah, so this person is going to jump across. I'm going to pull him down, or her. Here comes the next person. Rushes me. Now I'm hurt quite a bit, and so the grenade just tags me and kills me. But that was the third. You know, and I would take that exchange every time. 2 for 1 or 2.5 for 1. Yeah, what are you going to do? But unfortunately, the fight over B, we're beginning to lose. And I see this person to the right. Now look, I come around to the left to pinch, and the person on my right side doesn't come around to pinch. Now the problem there is he killed me with a sidearm because I took my auto rifle into his range. I took it, basically I served myself up. Now if my teammate had done what he should have done and pinched around the other side, we wouldn't have all gotten cleaned up by a sidearm. But that's what happened ultimately, which is unfortunate. Now at this point, they're going to take B. They have it. And this person is still over here on around the corner, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm taking him out. Unfortunately, he had a super. And again, that was just unfortunate for me. I mean, I had nothing to counter that once I got into it. And things are starting to slip away. I'm about to get my super, and I think, okay, I have a chance to turn the tide, at least get B back. And I recognize that I messed up on the landfall last time, so I'm trying to work my way into the area. And comes my next piece of bad judgment. Now, see how hurt I am? Instead of backing out and letting myself heal, I thought, I'm going to go in there with practically no health, which was a horrible idea. That's just a waste of a super right there. Terrible play on my part. And the thing is, you know, when stuff happens so fast you can't think your way through it, that's one thing. But I knew clearly what I was doing and just thought, screw it, I'm going for it. Now at this point, because of my dumb mistake, they've opened up a pretty good lead. And of course I'm not the only person playing. It's not entirely my fault things are the way they are, but I certainly contributed with some bad choices there. Didn't recognize the lane I was in. Actually, I should have pushed in a little bit, and I would have deprived him of that line of sight. Instead, I backed up a long corridor, and I was an easy kill at that point. And it's just one dumb mistake after another. All right, so we're pushing towards B. We've got a super rolling there. I'm going to go ahead and try to take it, which ultimately I will. Drop a well. I got an arc soul here. If they push up, they're going to have to face me and the arc soul. They don't. And again, I'm sticking with a bow. And I will say this, that when I'm experimenting with weapons, I don't care what my KD is. I never really have. And if I'm going to play around with something, you have to give it a chance long enough to see what it can and can't do. And obviously, 3 against 1, 4 against 1. You see their whole team there. That was never going to work. If I really wanted to make this kind of a loadout work, what I would do instead of running a Galliard in the second slot is I would run a shotgun, or a sidearm would be a really good choice, a Drang, for instance, would have given me a lot of kills in situations where I just found myself needing another shot or two real fast. I need that rapid fire. And you see with the Galliard, if you can keep that mid-range and then not be like in that close range hand cannon / sidearm range or shotgun, it's really very strong. And once again, I would pair this with maybe a shotgun or a sidearm on the front end and see what I can make of that. Because if these guys get out here in the open, this gun is strong enough. Now, it looks like there are at least 2 people up here, and I'm not going to be able to keep them from taking B. There's just no way it's going to happen at that point. And we got close. I mean, we took that up to, we're within 5 points right now, but time ran out. So, I did okay. I died a lot. I made some mistakes, but I actually got some kills with the bow. So with that, I'm happy. So this is Iron Bill, and I am signing out.